Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Brooke, and welcome to i101. And this episode is sponsored by Moso, the hosting system.
It is still hosted by Moso.
Yes.
Yes.
It is still being sponsored by Moso, because they're our sponsor.
And we have done a case study with them recently.
We did recently, yeah.
And
we kind of did a follow-up interview and some emails. And
yep, it's starting to get going, so they're going to start releasing all that information, and we'll have some info on that later. But the good news is we really don't have a lot to talk about with Moso because we haven't had any problems.
No, we haven't.
So that's good.
That is good.
Which is very good over the 3G iPhone release.
Yes.
iPhone 3G release,
Yes.
not 3G iPhone.
Right.
Speaking of which, ta-da!
Oh, yay!
The new 3G iPhone 3G. And we both got black ones.
We did both get black.
Because we're cheap.
Yeah, I really do like the white ones. I almost did the white.
Yeah.
I did. Even after I bought my black one, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna return it.
Yeah, because you're looking at those sweet cases that were like see-through.
Yeah, and they looked really
that
cool.
looked really
like the
cool
pink
white.
with like white. That would have been cool.
The thing that I like about these cases are the plastic back, which I know everybody was going to be upset about, but so far,
Pretty nice plastic, actually.
no scratches.
No. And it's definitely not nearly as slippery.
No, see, it stays right in my hand.
Yeah, the other one slides
Sticks right
right
to it.
out. Like, we didn't even have cases on these yet.
No.
And normally that would have
Actually,
driven us
my
crazy.
old case from InCase fits on it because it's stretched out so much that it fits exactly perfect.
Yep, some of those.
And I don't like it. I don't like it on this. I don't know.
Did you have it on it for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
But I don't know. I wasn't as impressed with the metal. I keep looking over there because the other ones are sitting over
Yeah,
there.
we have our other two.
I don't know. I don't mind showing this.
I did buy a case
Chromey
for mine. Like a silicone one, but it was too loose on the edges, so I took it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
And a
still
lot of
looking
those
for a
old,
case.
a lot of the silicone cases for the old iPhones will fit on the new ones.
Yeah.
Like the rubbery silicone-y ones.
Yeah,
will
once
still
more
fit.
people come out with them, we'll do some more testing on them because not everybody has them out yet.
Yeah, I'm definitely still looking for that perfect case.
Yep. And for our site news.
Site news.
We
We added drop-down menus.
Yes, we changed the drop-down menus on the top, so
We
you
did.
notice that there's now drop-downs. So more stuff at the top, easy to find stuff. We are working on a site redesign. It's going to take some time because
Yes, it's
we
going
want
to
it
be
to
quite
be
the redesign.
we want it to be really good. It's not like we want your input on it, and we want to know what you guys want to see. We're going to change it to more of a news front page rather than just a straight up blog. And we're going to change. It's going to be more dynamic and more updated and constantly updated through all kinds of different sources. And we are going to be doing a survey.
Yes. Oh, yes.
We're going to be doing a survey about a pink iPhone.
No, we actually have the pink OtterBox case from the Defender series. Is that right? That we'll be giving away on our site. It's they're pink cases to support breast cancer. So they're pretty big on that. When I got an email from the lady who sent it to us, it's pretty important to them. So it's just a case that they've designed to help raise awareness, for breast cancer. And it is just like the other Defender series cases. I mean, it has all the same protection, and I mean, it's just as nice, and the screen works just as good and stuff like that. We do have a review of the Defender series case on our website,
we'll put
so you can check it out. But they're really nice cases. We really like OtterBox cases a lot. Yeah. But anyway, you can there's a chance to win it.
Yes. So the way to do it is to fill out the survey.
Yeah.
And we'll have that survey up coming pretty quick, and you just by filling out the survey, you're entered into a chance for this, and hopefully we'll have some more stuff to give away. Other video podcasts that have to do with the survey. So there's that. Yep. And I was going to talk about the Twitter RSS thing.
Oh yes, Doug and his Twitter RSS.
Yeah, there's some RSS feeds out there from the App Store, and we ported them into Twitter accounts. So
you can sign up for the Twitter account and then get Twitter's, depending on which one you sign up for. There's a new apps one. There's a new free apps, so it'd be only the free apps and not all the apps. And then there's an updated apps Twitter feed.
Yep, I'll put those on the bottom of the screen. This is pretty cool. If you haven't got an iPhone 3G yet,
and you still want one,
Yeah, and everybody.
They're still saying that there's lines. We just had a Twitter
we were
today.
reading Twitter on the way over here, and somebody was like,
in Michigan, was saying that the line was around the corner, and they had capped the line because they didn't have enough supply or something. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It seems like every store is getting some every day.
Right.
Like, I don't know how, I think Apple's just kind of like slowly letting it out.
Well, the last time we went back to our Apple store so I could return my case, there was still a line.
There's still a line.
They asked us we asked if we could just go in because there was a line and we were just returning stuff. Yeah. And they were still monitoring the door and saying, get in line and stuff, so.
Yeah, that's crazy. So if you're still trying to look for one, Apple's website only updates once a day. It's like after 9 o'clock or something like that, and you can check it and it'll tell you whether the store will have them the next day.
Oh, okay.
Well, somebody found out a feed that feeds that maybe, even though the site doesn't update the site
like Apple's
all
site
the time.
Doesn't update, right? The feed is updating. The feed
to the site does. I don't know how to explain that to you. If you know code, you understand. But anyways, so somebody got the feed, found the feed to it, and they refresh it every 15 minutes. They pull a feed from it.
And it's really nice. So it goes by state, and then it goes by city. So you can look up your city and look up the Apple Store, and then it'll tell you if they have an 8 gig black iPhone or a 16 gig black or white iPhone, and then it just has like a little check mark if it has it and a little X if it doesn't.
It's really simple.
Pretty cool.
Now they have lots of warnings on here saying like this says that the last time it was updated was 3:45 Eastern time, and it's 10 o'clock Central right now.
Yeah.
So it sometimes it doesn't always update all the time, but it still updates way more often than the Apple one does. Yeah. And it even has these cool little stats over here that says 15 of 188 total stores are out of stock, and that's 8% of them, and then how many have black and white and whatever sizes. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So if you're planning on checking them out or getting one, you should definitely.
And the site is topmuffin.com, and then /3G iPhone availability with dashes in between. But I'll put that on the screen. And so if you're still looking for one, instead of going to this Apple website, you can go here, find out more. Okay. We haven't done a review of Pandora yet.
We haven't. No.
We're working on all three. There was like 500 apps when the store opened, and now there's 900.
Yeah, it's crazy. And with the Twitter feed, I get the Twitter or how when they update and how many apps they add and everything, and it's always like a ton. And I'm like, oh man.
And I was reading today that there was like.
I bet they have a huge queue too of just like new and like
saying
updated.
That there's a bunch of that not even have made it in yet, and they'd waited like 4 weeks or something for something. I don't know. And Apple's rejecting stuff.
Well,
just
we
based
know
on
some developers
spelling.
whose stuff. Oh, really?
Like all kind, they just whatever they can find, they just reject it. So it's not their fault. They can get to the next one.
Huh. Well, we have developers that we know that some of their stuff isn't in yet.
Yeah.
Some of their stuff is, some of it's not.
Yeah, they still have like, well maybe.
How many?
I think they got 1 or 2 in, but I mean they were.
I think they have 3 in.
It took them a while. So anyways, Pandora.
Yes.
It's a sweet application. If you don't know what Pandora is, they have a website, and a lot of phones already support this, but you can go to their site, put in some music that you like, artists, it will play them and some other artists.
It adapts to the type of music that you can thumbs up and thumbs down the songs that it brings up, and it brings up just random songs, but then it starts to learn your taste. So as you thumbs up and thumbs down songs, it says, oh, you don't really like this, or you don't really or you do like this style, and then it brings in stuff just randomly out of their database that is
supposedly way deeper than that even.
Oh yeah, it's like 100 and some things it like compares like all different like the style of music, it's crazy, like all the stuff that it does.
But I think it also, I'm not sure about this, but I think it might use trending. So like other people that like a certain band you like, and what they've thumbs up, thumbs down, starts giving you those first and things like that.
That's cool.
But it's really deep.
It takes a while for it to kind of catch on, because I always know when I first started that I was so frustrated because I'm like, I don't like this music. Yeah. And then, but after a while it catches on and it starts playing the stuff.
You can only skip 6 songs in a row. Although I figured out if you close it and open it, you can get one at a time as you go. But anyways, they've updated the application, which is pretty important. Yeah, in the App Store, because before it was just like a low quality that way it would run over Edge. They wanted to get it out right away, and now if you're on Wi-Fi, it plays a higher bit rate with stereo. Mono before.
Yeah, and also now if you close the application and reopen it, picks up where you left off.
Yeah, it like pauses it almost.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
because
pretty
before,
nice.
if you get a phone call or something and you're in the middle of a song, it would like start a new song again. So that's pretty nice. And then it's got like autocomplete searching, station sorting. You can register on your phone if you've never had an account with it
Yeah,
before.
that's pretty sweet.
And you can change the settings. Swap your Pandora login without reinstalling the app.
Yeah, so that's nice. It's a pretty.
Yeah, because before when you'd sign up, you had to type in your username and password, and that's you're stuck with.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent update. A lot of the updates you look at in the App Store are like bug fixes or something like this, but this was a really good.
Huge.
Yeah, it's a really good update. And if you haven't used Pandora, you should totally check it out.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Okay. And it works on Edge. Now, did you know about this?
I've read this a few places, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go again with the copy and paste.
Yes, you know our griping about the copy and paste
And
all the videos that was shown.
Lonely Sandwich, I think it was.
Yeah.
Is that made?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's brilliant though. Perfect copy and paste application.
Yeah. So I guess that in the new 2.1 operating system, now don't get confused. Right now we're on 2.0. 2.01 is supposed to be coming out relatively quick because it's a bunch of bug fixes.
And that's 2.01, not
right.
2.1.
Yeah, there's a bunch of security things that they're trying to fix for the companies that
Let's hope they fix quite a few things because 2.0 crashes all the time for me. It's so buggy. It's awful.
Yeah, this is true.
It is. It's really bad. If I was Apple, I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah.
All these people buy new iPhones and they're like, dude.
No wonder it's $200.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so, but in the code, there's like cut, copy, and paste. And there's a couple other things. But there's also, I've heard, GPS tracking will be available to apps. So if you're using an application, it updates it more often and frequently, and you can get your location not just once, but continuous track.
I actually like the new GPS feature of the 2.0 software.
Yeah, it works pretty well.
I think it works really well. I think they really improved it.
Yeah.
Like it seems to pinpoint you a lot better.
Oh,
a lot closer.
Oh, yeah. It's using true GPS. It's like 3 meters or something like that. I mean, it put me in a parking spot before. Like
that's right. I remember that. We were like in the exact parking spot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. But yeah, that would be pretty sweet if apps had the ability to access that for all kinds of tracking stuff. Then we can get TomTom.
Yeah. They're confused on whether or not they have an app for the iPhone. The one company, I don't know.
If you're wanting to switch to the
all you hackers out there,
not dark side.
Yeah, not the dark side.
The other side. As a hacker, Apple is hiring a security engineer.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is their lists of duties include developing proof of concept attacks on the current security mechanisms.
So pretty much they're hiring you to hack the iPhone so they can know how to keep people from hacking the iPhone.
Yeah. So you can apply at apple.com.
Though I'm sure you have to be 18, and I'm sure most of you hackers are like 13. So maybe in a few years you can apply.
That's probably really true. Apple's probably going to get the law changed so they can hire them. It's full time.
It is.
And it's in Santa Clara Valley.
Well, who doesn't want to live there?
Yeah.
I have no idea where that is. I'm assuming California.
Yeah, California. Okay. Facebook
Connect.
Facebook has this thing called Facebook Connect, which they already use. Well, they kind of use right now. It's like, if you notice, if you use Facebook, you go into your profile and you can port in things like your Dig and your Flickr.
Twitter.
You can RSS feeds, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I have Flickr on mine.
It'll show up in your news feed for your friends and stuff. Well, they're talking about making this available to applications in the App Store. So think of like your gamer scores in certain apps, or your location, or let's just look at some of the applications that we have on our phone right now.
Well, even
like eBay.
Yeah.
Okay, so your eBay application.
Oh yeah, all the items you're watching or something. They could go into like your Facebook.
Yeah, and then all your friends would bid on them, and then you would win. That's not cool. I like that one.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it? You're like, dude, nobody was watching this. There were like 80 people. What's the deal?
Or like, remember the milk, which they don't have an app yet.
Then they can tell you your
You can see all the stuff that you have to do, and your boss could see that you're not doing anything.
Oh, buddy.
Or Enigma, that'd be like your square. Pandora, which already is supposed to pull into your Facebook, but I can't get it to work.
You can't? But it'd be
PayPal,
cool.
you can see how much money's in your bank account. Okay, maybe
cool.
this isn't a good idea.
It'd be cool for like games though, like if you
Yeah.
if you have like your
High
high
score
scores,
stuff.
yeah, like that kind of thing. Or like
Yeah.
location ones. There's already that location one that we've written about on Facebook that
Yeah.
like updates your location.
Yeah, I can't think of. I mean, besides like social networking type, like Looped
Mhm.
and those ones that are
Mhm.
telling where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean, like Sketches, you could create something and send it right to your Facebook page. That'd be kind of cool. Different ones like that.
Well, that gets pulled. You can send it your Twitter, and then your Twitter can pull it into your Facebook
Yeah.
too.
Or how about Shazam, the one that like listens to music?
Yeah,
You
I
could
love that.
you could like hit that and then you could
Mhm.
say send to Facebook and it would
Mhm.
put it right. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen more and more.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. It's not ready yet.
No,
It's not available yet. Just concept.
nope. And I was gonna talk about one more thing. I
Mhm.
forgot. With the 2.1 firmware and stuff, the push service that we've talked about before, which is like, remember when they did the video of the AOL Instant Messenger and
Mhm.
the phone was off and it would beep and do its custom
Yeah,
thing?
that's not available yet.
No, that's not coming out yet. But it won't be out until October, I think, September, October, and that's just to developers and SDK.
Right.
So if you've been wondering why none of that stuff's working,
Why nothing's updating
Yeah.
when you're not in the application? It's because that's actually not even in the phone yet.
right? And the options that it will allow is a badge update, a
Mhm.
sound update, and what's the other one? Oh, a pop-up text
Yep.
with message. So like eBay, if you have an outbid notice or whatever, you
Mhm.
would do all this stuff. The interesting thing though is Facebook right now does it.
And there's
with
one
just
other one that does it too, isn't
the
there?
App Store does.
Well, yeah, the App Store.
But Facebook has the badge, which
Yeah.
means that service is being tested somehow.
Yeah.
Because when you have an inbox message, it puts that there.
Yeah, I was confused by that. I thought there was one more that I saw do that too, but I can't remember now.
I don't have any that do, but
Mm.
maybe our test phone does. Or something.
Maybe it was Facebook. It's
So
been Facebook.
yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
The last thing we're going to talk about in the news,
Yes.
which is
This is cool for us, especially.
yeah.
Well, for anyone who has it.
We wrote about this the first day that the
We did.
iPhone came out because I noticed it right away and I was just like, this is amazing.
Mhm.
That when we buy an application that we have to pay for, we can install it on our other phones for free that are on the same iTunes
Yeah,
account.
any computer or phone that's on the same iTunes account,
Mhm.
which you can have 5,
Yeah.
isn't on the same iTunes account,
Mhm.
I'll get that application for free because it's on your iTunes account. So we have 4 iPhones
They
that all can have this buy one app and it can go on all 4 iPhones. So that's really cool, especially for like families and stuff. If
Yeah.
a kid is off in college or something, and then there's
Right.
siblings at home,
Yeah.
whoever buys the app, everyone can have it.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
pretty
pretty
sweet.
cool.
And we go with iPod Touches too. So.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you're thinking about, like you're really jealous because your husband's playing
Yeah.
Enigma and you want it too,
He
just
hasn't
download
did
it for free.
it.
You can download it for free, so it's kind of cool. So we just thought we'd put that out there.
Yeah, definitely. You
Cause-
probably already
cause-
noticed, but if you haven't, it's really cool.
Well, the way we figured it out at first because it'll do a pop-up and it'll
Yeah,
tell you
saying
that
you've already
paid.
purchased this. Do you want to download it?
And
for
to double
free?
check when our iTunes bill comes,
Mhm.
it says it free the second time it shows
Right.
up. So that's pretty sweet.
Okay, so now we're on our third-party app section review thing, and first of all, we didn't really talk. We're both doing App Store apps,
Yes.
but there's a reason for that. The jailbreak is out for 2.0 now for both Pwnage and WinPwn, but there's not a lot of activity on the installer in the older firmwares,
Right.
and installer 4 isn't on the new
Right.
firmware yet.
Yep.
So there is Cydia, which has a few things in it, but there's not a ton of stuff ported over yet. We're still waiting for a lot of developers to get those things ported over, so we're kind of just hanging out there and more just doing App Store stuff right now. So Installer 4 looks really sweet though. If you haven't seen the
Yeah.
screenshots, you'll have to check it out on our website,
Yeah,
appleiPhoneschool.com.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be really cool. I wish they'd hurry up though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. I'd rather them wait and make it nice.
Yeah.
But and for people that are watching that are with the new 3G iPhone, have no idea what we're talking about.
Mhm.
Installer was the old way to put on applications to your phone
Right.
before Apple allowed it, and so
Mhm.
that's still there because Apple doesn't allow certain things like
Changing your icons, like you can
Yeah.
change what each icon looks like,
your
or
theme, your wallpaper,
like your system strings where it says slide to unlock, you can change that to say like
yeah, it's totally
whatever you want,
customization.
yeah.
And there's other things like applications that AOL Messenger type programs that run in the background.
Right.
And Apple doesn't allow that. Or
Yeah, Insomnia's already in Cydia.
Yeah, one of them was, which I really liked, was it made your phone dim like a laptop when it's
Oh, but the one we really miss is Kate.
Yeah, Kate, like 5
No, I need to
icons.
get on their website and see if they're updating for 2.0.
Yeah, they are.
Are
They're the ones that are making it
Rip
stellar.
Dev. Oh, yes, that's right. Yes. That's right. I just.
But like you can change the dock, and
Mhm.
you can put 5 icons down there, and you can make it so your text messaging doesn't pop up.
And the lock screen app, we really like that one too.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different stuff that you can do that Apple's not gonna let you do. Tapping your battery to make a percentage. I miss that.
Me too.
But anyways, all that stuff has to be moved over to the new software. So while that's
it's gonna
happening,
take a while.
it's a little slow right now. But
Yeah, it
don't
is.
worry, we're not abandoning that because that is, we can tell by our
That'll
polls
be
that
the
that's still a
majority.
majority of our people right
Right.
now. So
Right.
I'm just trying to balance it. But
Yep.
okay, so
So my web app, no, not web app. My third-party app is
yeah,
Shazam. Now,
it's not money.
no, it's free.
No,
Oh.
Shazam.
Oh,
like we have a Shazam
yeah, like our
card.
debit card.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the app is free.
It is free.
But we had
I can
something.
tell you why it's free too when you're done.
Yeah, we had something kind of like this in the installer
Yep.
by Erica Sadoon, but it only lasted about 2 days.
Yeah, it got shut down because the company she was using was like, you can't do this.
Yeah, supposedly it was supposed to be a paid
Paid service.
Just a paid service, and we didn't.
Now she got access to it. Yeah.
So what it is when there's a song playing, like it can be playing in your car on the radio, or let's say you're like grocery shopping, you know, they have like a little background music, like ambiance, you know, or like coffee shop, and you're like, I wonder what song that is. I really like it. All you have to do is open the app, and it like listens to it, and then it brings up all the information. It's so sweet.
And it works really well.
Yeah, like really good.
It only works with the original, not
Right.
artists, but mostly original
It
artists.
has to be recorded music. You can't like sing like karaoke
Right.
and like
Yeah.
like have it.
It doesn't work with American Idol.
Yeah, no, it has to be recorded music.
But it works really well because the first time we did it, our son was like whining in the background and kept doing it, and I'm like, that's not gonna work, and it worked.
Yeah.
And then the other day I was in this like shopping, and there was people talking, and it was like it was way vaulted
I
ceiling,
remember that. Yeah.
and the speakers were way up there, and I'm like, okay, we'll see if it gets it, and it got it.
Yeah,
It's got
and
it
it was
every
even
time.
at the end of the song, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
it didn't even like. Yeah.
It was fading out. It was
Yeah, it's really good. But then it like kind of keeps them all, so you can go back and like get them later, and you can email them or like, and it gives you the option to watch or to buy that song on iTunes, which is sweet.
That's why the app's free.
Yes.
Because they get commission on them, I bet.
Yeah, and so that's.
But you can watch YouTube videos too.
You know, I did hear a rumor that it was only going to be free for a while though.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. But you can buy it on iTunes, and then you can also there's also a YouTube video that is like it's somehow related to the song. Yeah. If it's not a music video, it's like other stuff, and Yep. And then you can like share it and email it to friends and like that kind of thing. You can change the album art to like something from your own pictures or whatever you want to do. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I like that.
Yeah. I like that app.
So mine is, at first I thought this was Weather Underground for the iPhone.
That one, yes.
Like an app, because I want like, it'd be cool.
You want a
if I
native
had-
app.
Yeah, I want a native app. I really like their web app, but it's called Who Is Hot.
Yeah.
So then I was like, is this hot or not?
Dude, I
And they-
totally didn't even look at that app because I'm like, oh my goodness, who made this stupid
Yeah,
app?
of course I was like,
and so I just skipped right over it. And he's all like, I'm gonna do Who Is Hot. And I'm like, Doug.
No, it's a Weather Underground. It's pretty cool. What it does is it shows you all of your friends, and of course they have to have your address entered into the contact information, and it shows their temperature or their weather conditions.
It's kind of cool.
So like I can tell who has the
Like
hottest
my dad?
weather, and
Let's see, what's my dad's weather?
let's see, it'd be at the top.
Yeah, you already passed it. It's right
71 degrees and sunny, which is weird because it's nighttime, but.
there. Yeah, that's not right. Does it update often?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh, that's weird.
So you can sort them by temperature too.
Oh, cool.
So who is the hottest? Rick. Well, all our friends over on my side, the Apple Store.
The Apple Store. The Apple Store has the hottest weather.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then, of course, the farther north we go, the colder it gets.
Yep, your dad.
Yeah. So, interesting. But it's pretty cool because if you have this filled up pretty well with all your friends, you've got people all over the United States, you could, especially like businesses and stuff like that, you could check their weather and things like that. So.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's free, of course. I'm still waiting for. Oh, and it shows the picture.
Yeah,
It
and a little
shows the
thumbnail.
Thumbnail picture. But it's cool. I wonder if you can tap on the column. That would be pretty cool. Like, how's the weather over there?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's.
Sorry, outside. So we're on to web apps.
Yep.
And like,
What's yours?
well, I'm protesting web apps again.
Again?
Again. I can't find any good web apps. So here's the deal. If you have a good web app, email it to us.
Yeah.
I'll do it in the next podcast and give you props for it.
Yeah, it has
Because
to be a
I
good
really
one.
cannot find any good ones. Like,
They're all just
really lame.
They're like old HTML school. They are.
Dude, I even went to
I could write a
Apple's
web app.
website. Oh my goodness. That's why we have a programmer.
Yeah. Okay, Adam wants
Yeah.
stuff.
I even went to Apple's website and like checked it all out and like searched through a few, and they're all just okay.
Yeah. So
Maybe I'm
gonna
missing the good ones. You'll have to email us.
I'm
Let us
gonna
know.
do mine that I don't think I've ever talked about this because I've just found it somewhat recently
Okay.
in the past 2 months, which happens to be when we have this podcast. But anyways, the thing is though, it's changed because it got bought. It was Summarize.com,
Yes.
which is
It got bought by Twitter.
a Twitter search engine,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked really well.
Yeah, we really like Summarize.com, but it got bought by Twitter, and now it's called, what is it called?
It's just search.twitter.com.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's right.
it adapts, I mean, Twitter itself adapts for the iPhone, but now this search thing does. And the cool thing about it is, it's like, let's say you search for dog, and you say, okay, here's all the dog stuff, and then
Oh, yeah.
if another person writes something with the word dog in it while you're reading it, the top kind of like
It's like all
slides
Ajaxy.
down, yeah, and it comes in and says, this many more, refresh
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But it's really cool because
pretty cool.
it shows, hey, look, there's our App Store update. You can click on, like, there's a little word expand underneath, and you can see the full URL.
Mm-hmm. Instead of like the tiny URL.
Yep, and you can, of course, reply, and it'll open the Twitter page.
It really
reply.
hasn't changed a ton from Summarize.
No, it looks the same. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's the same coding.
Have we already done a review of Summarize?
No,
No.
because I didn't use it back then.
Oh.
This is something pretty new. And if we did, well, you should.
It's now called Search.
Yeah, and we're also using it to pull in the RSS feed that's on the side of our site that pulls in Twitter
Yes.
results on iPhone.
Yeah, so if you're wondering like what all that stuff is, like down on the like right hand side of our site, that's Twitter feeds being pulled in live that have the word iPhone in them.
Yep. So yeah, that
It can be very interesting.
yeah, it's very interesting, and that's going to be something that we use with our new site design too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of dynamic stuff like that. So, so
Look at it.
it's pretty simple, yeah. But it's really cool. I mean, if you're looking for like something in your city or
Or if you have a company, you can like put it in there and be like,
See what
who's
people are
tweeting,
talking
yeah,
about, yeah.
twittering about your company.
yep, it's pretty cool.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure on their homepage too, it shows the top 10 trending words
Oh yeah, that's cool.
On the- on the
iPhone is
front.
almost always in it too.
on the front of the search.
Pretty
So like, oh no, it doesn't show the top. It shows trending. Which, like Dark Knight, which is the new Batman movie, Step Brothers, iPhone, IMAX, because I think a lot of people are watching Dark Knight in
On
IMAX
the
theater.
IMAX, yeah, it's on our IMAX here.
Files,
Batman.
TRS, somebody that
We need to
died.
go see that
This
new
guy
Batman.
died recently.
Oh, we did.
iTunes and Sirius. So those are all things that are
Hmm.
the high.
Yeah,
high
so it's
topics
interesting.
right now. So I hope you're a Twitter.
Yeah.
Because we like
If
Twitter.
not,
we
you
talk
can
about it a
sign
lot.
up for our Twitters.
iPhone's cool.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's it.
That's
See you next
it.
time.
And I'm gonna do something really scary right now. I'm gonna promise that we're gonna have another one in 2 weeks.
No. You're the one that always says not to say that. on
I
our
know.
podcast.
But we're gonna say it.
Oh,
2
okay.
weeks from today, we'll record another one.
Okay.
Or before or a day after, depending on what's happening that day. In case
Yeah.
there's like some major event that I'm not thinking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to do these more often, and we now have the ability to with different equipment. So.
Yep.
And we might be having some guest hosting in the future.
Oh,
We'll keep it on the down low until we're ready. So that's what you get for listening to the whole podcast. You get to hear the secrets at the end. And a blooper coming.
There is.
Yeah. Okay.
See you next time.
This is an example of the iPhone not working. I'm pushing the home button and it's doing nothing. See that? The phone is on
It's so
and I'm
glitchy.
pushing it. Now I'm pushing the lock button. Get up, there it goes. Oh, there we go. Okay, it worked.
Yeah, the 2.0 software is so glitchy. It's awful.